Hey, Betsy Markle here, registered dietitian, and I want to dive in about semaglutide and Ozempic and all those kinds of medications. So, if you've been struggling with diets and always trying to lose weight, then obviously there's so much hype out there about these new medications. And to be totally real, I'm not 100% against it, but I really want to give you the full picture of what's happening. I want you to have full understanding that if you don't do it correctly, weight loss is not sustainable, it's risky, and it is costly. So let's dive in here. Okay, I'm not the most clinical and I don't like go so detailed, but for right now I'm gonna kind of do that. So it's pronounced by the medical community as semaglutide. It's a once a week injectable drug in this class of medications known as GLP-1 receptor agonists, and that's glucagon like peptide 1. So this drug mimics our natural GLP-1 hormone in the body that is released in the GI tract in response to eating. The GLP-1 hormone is pretty amazing, okay, because it prompts the body to produce more insulin, which will then reduce your blood glucose, your blood sugar. It also slows the movement of food through the gut, so it makes you feel fuller longer. And to be totally real, most overweight people are deficient in this hormone. So I totally get it why they created a drug to mimic it. But we need to dive in a bit deeper. Let me move on to the next slide. So did you know that obesity in the United States is above 40%? Okay, this is obviously an alarming stat, and I think most of us know it just by looking around. But so pharmaceutical companies are working so hard and so fast to create new weight loss drugs. It's obviously a money market. So I just want to take you through this so you can understand a little deeper. In 2017, semaglutide was approved by the FDA for the treatment of type 2 diabetes. And to be fair, it is saving some lives. It works for a lot of people with diabetes. So I'm not totally against. Okay, but while treating diabetes, they found that it helps with weight loss, but at higher doses. So in 2021, the same drug was approved for the treatment of obesity. So here are the two facts that scare me. Okay, number one, for weight loss, this medication is being used at a significantly higher dose. And then number two, at this high dose, this class of medication is brand new and we know very little about its long-term effects. So far, there are some reported side effects, a lot of reported side effects, okay? So since this drug works in the gut, stomach issues are the most prevalent. Diarrhea, nausea, stomach pain, vomiting. By the way, if you already have stomach issues, this drug will definitely aggravate them. And just talking to lots of doctors and nurses out there, they are seeing so many cases of these side effects. Also, people are prone to dehydration, so whether it's dry mouth, headaches, gallbladder issues, heart palpitations, kidney, pancreatitis, thyroid issues. So beware, there's definitely a lot of reported side effects. And in my mind, I know there's going to be a backlash later because it is not kind on the body. So the most important factor is that you need to stay on these drugs forever. Okay, that's a big deal. So when you stop the medication, appetite will increase quickly, blood sugar levels will rise, and most likely the weight will fly back on pretty fast, especially if healthy lifestyle habits were not implemented. Okay, everyone, super important. You gotta adapt the lifestyle habits to get any kind of long-term results. So if you're on this drug for the long haul, you also need to know that it's usually quite expensive. Most insurance companies do not cover this medication for weight loss. And then out-of-pocket costs are around $1,000 per month, depending on the pharmacy. So here's the big deal. With the high prices and shortages of these meds, the FDA allows for drug equivalents to be made by compounding pharmacies without FDA approval or screening. So when you see it discounted, okay, maybe it's like with just a company that says it's super cheap, you can get it here, it's most likely not semaglutide, and it can be harmful for your health. Okay, super important. And lastly, let's really talk about the bottom line for semaglutide. Since this class of medication is new and I threw a lot of information at you, I want to sum up the bottom line. Basically, there's two avenues that you can take. Number one, you can start this drug. You need to know that the only way to get significant results and to keep this weight off is to replenish your own natural GLP-1 hormone. And if you decide against this drug, you still need to replenish your own natural GLP-1 hormone to lose weight. So no matter which avenue you choose, the bottom line is that you need to shift your daily habits in order to optimize your GLP-1 hormone and sustain real weight loss. So in case you're wondering, how do I do this? It's the same as healing your metabolism, optimizing your metabolism. Okay, so through working through optimizing your digestion, your body's detoxification, hydration, balanced nutrition, and physical activity, those are the key ways. And in our program, we also utilize specific probiotic strains to bolster this hormone for quicker results. And by the way, this is totally 100% natural and sustainable. You don't have to be on it forever. So I hope this sinks in that no matter what, you have to bolster your own GLP-1 hormone, and it's not through dieting. That is the opposite. That's going to hurt your hormone. And it's definitely not through this medication. If you do this medication, you have to work on the lifestyle habits to bolster the GLP-1 hormone with it. So I hope this brings a little clarity for you. Let me know if you have any questions.